A Day with Caleb. We are back in the library / my room. But this might give you a clue, or, the title of the video might give you a clue. But this video is all about the mummy collection, whether that is my variations. We'll show all those. We'll show posters, which you've already seen one, press books, video games, toys, and then my full variations collection. It will be a long video, so strap in, get some popcorn, get some sweet tea, soda, whatever you prefer, and just come along for the ride. Hope you're ready. Have not done a Mummy Variations update video, like a full-on one, in quite some time. I just post, when Sav sends me something, or I buy something at Walmart or whatever, I either make that a video or I add it with another pickups. So haven't done a full-on one in at least 2 years, probably. At least a year, maybe 2, since I've done a full-on one. So I hope you're ready. But we're not just doing media, we're doing everything from the Mummy franchise that I have currently in my collection. Let's start with this beautiful poster of Mummy Returns. Then we won't show these with the other variations, but we have the Mummy collection, which has the first 2 mummies and Scorpion King, and a board game and a bunch of stuff. Then we have the Book of the Dead and Book of Life steelbooks, so incredible. Then this one is sealed. Then we get to the steelbook, and we do have this one sealed in the variation collection, but this one I keep with my Real Heroes steelbook collection. We come to the Mummy and Mummy Returns press kits, and I do keep these in plastic just to preserve them as much as I can. We do have videos where I do go in depth with those. Then we have the Scorpion King press book. We have Fangoria, Mummy Returns, and Fangoria the Mummy. So those are very cool. Then we get to the autographs. This I got years ago. It has Brendan, Arnold Vosloo, Odette Fair, Rachel Wise. I don't think it has Patricia on it, but I got that obviously before I started the Mummy when I met Brendan. We have the mini poster over here. Then we have the games. Of course, not Super Mario's Wii, but the Mummy on PlayStation. Then we have the Mummy Returns on PS2, Mummy Tomb of the Dragon on PS2, and the Scorpion King Rise of Acaden on PS2. We have the Mummy 25th Anniversary poster. Wasn't able to get in the theater that I went to for the 25th anniversary screening, but I did find it later on eBay. Then we get to the Mummy poster, signed by Brendan Fraser and Patricia Knox-Zimmerman. Was hoping to add Odette Fair, but like I said in the Fanboy Expo video, he did cancel. We're at the cabinet with some awesome things above it and in it, but right by this small soldier's prototype. I don't know if I've ever shown this in depth. This is the prototype they made to OK Manufacturing for the Small Soldiers toy line. So that is fantastic. Somewhere in here, yes, we have some Small Soldiers toys. Don't have any boxed, pretty penny to have some boxed. But anyway, we're on the Mummy train today, and this is a replica of the key from Hamanatra that they unlock the Book of the Dead, Book of the Life, and the tomb Imhotep was housed in. Had to run back inside because I almost forgot these beauties. The Mummy Funko Pop collection. I got these, I actually pre-ordered them months before they came out. Right when it was announced, I think Target had a deal where if you bought all three, it was free shipping and like $10 to $12 each, maybe 10, but we have Imhotep here, Rick O'Connell, and of course Evelyn. So that is fantastic. I wish they would add more Mummy Funko Pops with the response to the first three, but we will see. I would love a Benny and Odette Fair one someday. We get to the toys of the Mummy. This one took a long time to track down. Quite rare, along with the other one we'll show off in a minute. Then we have from the Scorpion King, Cassandra, and it is signed by the actress. Have a picture of her signing as well, so that is very cool. And got it for a very reasonable price as well. Then we get to Rick O'Connell. You can see there it is advertising the other one we just saw. But got this from a Facebook post. I follow this toy store. I believe it's in North Carolina, maybe South Carolina, somewhere up there. Need to go maybe one day, if I ever go through that neck of the woods, but very reasonable with prices. I think some of the toys in here we got from there as well. As you can see, there are 6, maybe more. And I will show the playset. I do have, I believe, the altar. We'll check in a minute. Hopefully one day we'll get the other two to complete the set, but have all the Mummy toys. Still missing one from Mummy Returns, which we'll show off in a minute. Cursed Mummy. Legionnaire O'Connell. I believe this is one I got from, I think both of these we got at the toy store. Rick O'Connell, Adventure O'Connell, and then we have Cursed Princess. And here's the other 4 from the Mummy to complete the set. And some of these are in rough shape, but and some yellowing on the bubbles, unfortunately. But impaled mummy, decapitated mummy, and you can see there that one is loose on the bubble. Cursed Imhotep and severed mummy. But you know, you're not going to find pristine action figures from, you know, coming up on almost 3 decades. That's incredible to think about. But we do have the complete run, so that's what I was going for. Mummy Returns, we have Rick O'Connell and the Scorpion King. Now, it shows some figures that I've never seen. We're hopeful to find Imhotep for cheap one day, have the other two, but then these I've never seen. Rick O'Connell and the Pygmy Mummy, and Anubis Warrior and Alex O'Connell. Those I have never seen in my life. For sale on somebody else's collection. I've never seen those. If y'all have seen them, fill me in as to where you've seen them. Maybe send a link of a video or something. Or if they're listed for sale, please let me know. We have the Tomb, the Mummy playset, which is very cool. So we're missing the chamber and the altar to complete the set. I'm watching some on Macari. He has the chamber and the altar, but he doesn't want to let him go for what I'm willing to pay. So we'll keep a watch on it. Maybe he'll change his mind. I did contact him, but we shall see. We got all the figures. We got these two 12-inch. There is Mummy Returns big Imhotep figure with a pygmy. I'll try and grab a screenshot of the item. That, in the case, in the packaging, goes for very a lot of money. More than I'm willing to pay for a toy. Loose, it goes for a little less, but still, it'll be a while before I get that one. So comment down below as far as the Mummy Returns toys. Those two I listed, let me know if you've seen them or if they're for sale anywhere. They are split up in different totes, so we're going to try and do this as in order as we can. Obviously the VHS and Blu-ray, 4K, all that are separate, but we'll start with, of course, the original, and I'll try and keep the glare out as much as possible. But just look at all these variations, and this isn't even all of them for the first film. It kind of, you can see the progression, if you will. First with Rick and Evie, then just the Mummy. Very cool. There's a family friendly edition. I think I got this on Etsy. It was just too amazing not to get a family friendly favorites edited for family viewing. So that's great, and you can find this kind of thing anywhere. You know, there's all sorts of mummy variations, and that's why I love collecting this. Just each one so unique, so timeless, if you will. These are the 2017 re-release. That's great. You might notice a few of these from the UK, from Sav, so that's great. The original soundtrack. Some are sealed, some are not. The Universal 100th anniversary. That's great. Then we get to some steelbooks as well, and DVHS. That is great. I believe I'm still missing Mummy Returns on DVHS, but somehow I have 2 mummies on DVHS. So this is the first batch. We get to the next batch, Mummy Returns. These don't change as much as far as the artwork. It's kind of the group, and it changes a little. You see there, Anoxinamun and Eevee fighting, but pretty much the same. This one, probably my favorite, combines that image along with the fighting. Then this is a, for your consideration, screener copy. Then of course we have the motion soundtrack. I don't think I have the soundtrack for Tomb of the Dragon Emperor, but I have the first 2 there. These are great. And each one has like there's collector's edition, but they're full screen and widescreen. Then you have the deluxe edition. Then the collector's edition, the widescreen unearthed edition. So many editions for one film is insane. We get to Mummy Tomb of the Dragon Emperor, and you know, there's subtle variations. This row here, it's hard to really delineate or separate the variations because it's pretty much the same image, but they have different numbers on the spine. So there's a little variation. It's hard to really pick out what's different, what's not. Has a coupon to go see Scorpion King 2. But, you know, this one has obviously a different language. This from the UK. I believe Sav sent me that. UK Blu-ray. The exclusive bonus disc from Walmart. Then, of course, the 2017 re-release. The deluxe edition with the slip, very, very rare to find it with the slip. The steelbook, this is steelbook inside of a case steelbook, which is pretty interesting. The 4K, then of course the 2-disc special edition steelbook. So very cool. This might not have as many variations. Of course, we're still collecting. I don't have every variation of the third film, and this one probably the smallest section as far as variations. Maybe Scorpion King. Now we get to the Scorpion King, and I just got this recently, the 4K 20th anniversary limited edition steelbook. That is fantastic. Of course, we have the collector's edition full screen widescreen. This is a DVD CD soundtrack limited edition set. So different from this one. because it has the soundtrack. So we don't have the jewel case soundtrack for Scorpion King, but it is included with that one. So that is very neat. Love this 4K steelbook. There are, is it Mondo steelbooks of the Scorpion King? There's A and B, but those are very, very pricey. And then this one, what does that say? Regular screen format. Then we have the regular 4K. Then I do have the other Scorpion Kings. I think I do have a pack with all of them, obviously in my collection, because they're not variations I collect for. These, I believe, I think I just snuck 4 in here, but I think Sav sent me the second one. And then this is a 4-pack with Conan films, Call, and then, of course, Scorpion King. We'll get to more of the box sets and collection sets in a minute, but look at all this amazingness. Especially these 5, the last couple of years from Walmart, they have put out some incredible variations. We have the glow-in-the-dark one, both glow-in-the-dark, orange and blue. Then the postcard one, the Ultimate Collection. Just some real beauties, especially the ones from the UK. Very cool artwork inside with inserts. The Ultimate Collection, 4K. Just a wide array of variations. And it does not stop. That's pretty cool. The triple feature of the Mummy. Then, you know, Mummy with Fast and the Furious and Bourne Identity. That is a cool triple feature right there. Then we have King Kong, Mummy, Scorpion King, and Van Helsing. Van Helsing also director Stephen Sommers, who did the first 2 mummies. So that is very cool. Very neat. Walmart quit releasing mummy collection. They're too neat and pretty reasonable as far as price goes. We're kind of jumping backwards with VHS, then we'll jump forward with Blu-ray and DVD. But pretty cool. Don't have many as far as different variations of the Mummy. It's mostly this one and this one that you'll see, and obviously Scorpion King. But there are some neat ones. The widescreen edition, then the full-length screener edition, then this one I got in Orlando at a thrift store, the Spanish edition, then the regular release. This is a bootleg version I found randomly here in Macon at Goodwill, but decided to keep it because it is a variation, probably a 1 of 1, I would imagine. I don't think anybody else, but it is pretty well done, so I'll give them credit to whoever made it, and I do love this symbol. Then the, is this the, for your consideration? Yes. Then the Scorpion King. This I just got recently from Sav, the clamshell edition of The Mummy Returns. Very cool. One of my favorite pieces. Don't have many clamshell of the Mummy or Mummy Returns, so that's, well, actually the only clamshell. So Not many VHS, but the ones I do have are very, very awesome. These are the DVD box sets, front and back, and front and back. Probably my favorite of this bunch is this one, because that is a harder material and it opens up with all these symbols. There's a insert, but love all of them, of course, but I want to say that was fairly recently too. I think Sav sent me these, probably a lot of these, but very cool to have them in the collection. Then this is just the widescreen collector's editions of each one in a box set. They are very creative on how they utilize or re-release their films. Very creative, because they release those on their own, then they're like, hey, you know what? Now that both of them are out, we can do the Mummy collection. Then this is the Mummy Collector set, which includes the Scorpion King. Or you have the Ultimate Mummy collection with the first two. Then you have the Mummy Legends, which has first two and Scorpion King. Then the trilogy with, of course, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. Then this one has Mummy Returns, Scorpion King. We come to the Blu-ray portion of the video, starting, of course, with the original Mummy, the 100th anniversary edition. Very neat. Then the old VHS Blu-ray that they did with a couple of movies have that. The deluxe edition. The 100th anniversary Blu-ray, different than this one. This one, I believe, folds out, yep, and has stuff about the film. Love that. Very neat edition. Then HD DVD, UMD, PSP, 4K, the Real Heroes Steelbook, which we talked about, factory sealed. I want to say Sav sent me that. Can't get away from the Scorpion King sequels. But out of this bunch, probably my favorite, just because of the fold out portion. Very cool, and the timeline. But the Real Heroes, very cool, and the PSP, all of it, of course. This might be my favorite image of the bunch, because this is more of the normal poster. This is a combo with 2 and 3 and Scorpion King. And they probably did this for Mummy, but they did this one, of course, but then they kind of zoomed in and made another variation, so that was very neat. Scorpion King Blu-ray, HD DVD, Tomb of the Dragon. I don't have the original release, I guess, the Blu-ray. This is a deluxe edition, 4K. Need Tomb, I don't think I have 4K yet. Mummy Returns HD DVD, 2 different variations. This, I want to say Sav sent me. Then this is cool. A video CD. we get to the last little bit here. Love this steelbook. Kind of looks like the Book of the Dead. Just great stuff here. Then they did a big box version, then a tiny version. Same film. Well, you know, all these are, but a little different as far as variation goes. Then that's cool. Then, what have I created? I do collect the 2017 Tom Cruise Mummy, because they do reference or show the book, and I do love her as the Mummy. Very good choice. She's a good actress. Maybe not Rebel Moon, but that is not the greatest of films. She's great in this. Tom Cruise, you know, action star, not really known for horror, but it is what it is. The 4K. Then this is the Target exclusive steelbook of the Mummy, and that is great. When it premiered, they had a big, like 8 or 9 foot statue, this statue, at the premiere. But, wish it would have done better, but with the Renaissance, there is always rumors of a 4th Mummy film. Of course, I would be all over that. That would be a new variation to collect, but I would be all for a 4th Mummy film. Bit of a lengthy one today, showing everything and anything Mummy related. Delve deep into that franchise, especially the variations. And this was cool because we did it in sections. Normally, in previous ones, I would have it all on the table, kind of scanning through. But this, we could highlight everything and kind of talk about ones I enjoyed the most. Like, subscribe, share with the movie Mummy lover. Comment down below your favorite variation. And until next time, if you want to join the mailing list with Sav, my fan page or Facebook, YouTube page, link down below, message me on there. Thanks, Sav. A lot of these were from you. I appreciate you. Until next time, keep collecting Mummy variations. Or start.